The question has always been since time memorial that is life by accident, or is there a plan to life? Does one believe that God would have no plan for anyone and that life is just an accident? There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no plan. And yet the religions will tell you to have faith, and yet they have faith that there's nothing in store for them, nothing tangible. Things just happen. Happenstance is the basis of their whole life. And the question has always been happenstance or life as a divine plan. And I say that cycles and planets, numbers, astronumerology cycles, all show what life's design for each person holds. That life has rhyme and reason. The moon affects the water and tides. The sun gives life and warmth to the earth. The planets move in a particular way, in a different way for each person. Each person has a fate and a destiny, and their own special and unique path of life, certain experiences and certain events, in order to fulfill their unique life path. Their own karma will be encountered through their experiences. And God does not have if God doesn't have a plan for each of us, we must try to find out what that plan is. He has a plan for us. And the time of birth and the planets and numbers, alignment of the person's birthday depicts that plan. Even what the person's name at birth matters, as God whispers in the minds of those naming the newborn what the name should be. And now with the birthday and the name, his life can be evaluated, and none of this is happenstance. God has a divine plan for each person, and it's an individual plan, custom designed for them. And this is the basis of the studies that have existed since the pyramids, that life has a plan, a person has a destiny and a fate, that God doesn't just make mistakes and people are just a happenstance, just happen to be there, and just sex brings people and life starts and that's it. Life is more than that, and each person has their own path, and some will have long lives and some are meant to have short lives. This we won't argue with God's plan. We're not God, but God whispers in the minds of people when a child is born what the name should be, and the birthday is the time that they're born. And these are the two things they start life out with, and throughout their life, if you follow this and you do this study, you can see what's happening with them. It becomes crystal clear, and the life path is followed, and it's evaluated, and the person's life can be determined. What did you do to